G'day everyone, Audi 555 here. Today we're going to the second motorcycle extravaganza hosted by Elite Motorcycles here in Toowoomba. How exciting! So let's get to it. Or let's stop. No, let's go. Let's go, go, go! At the sake of this video looking too much like last year's video, I'm going to go a different way to the motorcycle place. And here we have some other bicycle enthusiasts. Sorry, wrong crowd. So after the success of last year's motorcycle show, Elite Motorcycles have decided to do the whole thing again, which is terrific news in my opinion. We get to see everyone's bikes where they rock up, we get to have a look, maybe even test ride a new motorcycle, and again the Historic Motorcycle Club of Queensland are making their way here as well. I like the team at Elite Motorcycles because they're a friendly bunch and they go over the top to help you out. Actually, one day when I was driving my car, the thermostat played up and I had to pull over in front of the motorcycle shop to let the car cool down, and the guys were finishing work for the day, the sun had set, and they were walking out of the shop and they actually came over to see if I was okay, if I needed any help. Like this is the mentality of the people that work there, so they're definitely a great mob of people. And here we are. Oh, look at that, electric. Look at this yellow thing, look at that. Tenere with a sidecar. That is so cool.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with me.
Alright, so in the background behind us we've got the Historic Motorcycle Club of Queensland bikes all lined up, showing off their wares for today. Let's have a look.
Bitterness in my face, work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me stack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me and come out with none, cause I'm so done. You had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide, cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Well, this isn't my bike, nor is it a demo. I just bumped into a mate from work here, and he's like, oh, take my bike for a spin. I was thinking about maybe in the future getting an off-road dirt bike, and he's like, I got a Tenere 700. So I'm sitting on it. It's a pretty nice bike. With that big front wheel, the steering's very... I'm not saying hard to turn, but it's a lot stiffer than my cruiser. But yeah, nice, comfortable, easy bike to ride. Actually, this is a lot easier than what I envisioned the bike to actually feel like. That exhaust sounds pretty mad. Like it's a low grumble, but when you accelerate it sounds cool as heck. Look at this, you can stand up on this bike, not a problem. I can't do that on my CTX. I said to him, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, I've gone for an adventure. And this is certainly the type of bike you could go on an adventure with. I'm tall and I can flat foot this bike. Actually, I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to. So Yeah, and the seat's nice and wide and comfy too. Let's go over the jump. That was fun. Yeah, zippy little thing. I'm obviously short shifting it, but yeah, plenty of power. You wouldn't really want for more on a bike. Now I've just got to get back to elite motorcycles. Where am I? Nah, I'm alright. I've just got to go over there and turn at the lights and then I'll be back. But part of me just wants to go on an adventure on this bike. It seems pretty cool. Pretty easy to control too. What do you think, dog? Do you think this is a good bike? Yes. Oh, I think you look pretty mad on it. He said that he's taken this bike pretty much purely off-road. He's got all the crash bars set up on it. He's got a fuel tank on the back. He's certainly got it kitted up, ready to go. What a cool bike. Absolutely cool.
See this group?
Yep.
See that 850? They're going to take it for a ride.
Yeah, right.
If you don't see this, you're on the paperwork. If I'm taking the slot, you can see it for a ride. And then you'll know the KLR just like...
How do you get your keys out? Yeah. There we go.
What did you think of this?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, they are not a bad bike, eh?
Yeah. It's a lot easier to ride than what I'd imagined, being that it's nice and tall and everything. And yeah, you're right. It's really easy to manipulate on the road. And
Yep.
yeah.
I bet you what, a lot of people buy these just to ride them on the road.
Yeah, right.
It's so comfy. Let's go and see Lindsay. Take that chance. It's about $2,500 if you decide to be a little bit naughty.
Yeah, right. Thanks. Oh, been roped into riding another bike here. Here's the key. Put that in, and then once she starts up, there we go. Look at that. This is a BMW GS850. So I can flat foot this one, which is good. Look at that screen. It's a nice screen. I can see it on all different angles without it really being hard to see. It's nice so I can sit right against the tank, but it's not very comfortable doing that. But yeah, it's a heavy, expensive bike that seems to be a lot of fun to ride. It's got adjustable shocks on it. It's got all the whizzes and bangers that you would expect from BMW. So it's a cool bike. Wouldn't want to drop it though, because that would cost you an arm and a leg without all the crash protections, being that it's all plastic here. That would be expensive, I bet. So we're all actually on this test ride together here, the whole group of us. So we're all going to just follow each other. Ooh, old mate. He's stuck. He's stalled it. This has got automatic cancelling indicators apparently, but they didn't work then. CTX700N, and I'm not surprised, squidding. Look at this suspension. You can just jump up and down on that all day. This is what people would do in traffic. G'day, mate. So here I am, I'm a pretentious BMW driver, having the time of my life with all my modern cons and whatnot. So this bike there, that old mate's riding in the orange, is the 1250 BMW GS, which is very similar but a lot bigger engine, almost twice the size. But my maths isn't good, so I'm not too sure. Actually, I don't mind the feel of the front end on this. The suspension is quite nice. And the stance on it, oh, that's pretty good. You can stand on it really easily. It's nice. It's a nice neutral design. And I give it to BMW in that it's very ergonomic and easy to ride. I'll tell you what, the suspension on this is amazing. It's like sitting on a comfortable cloud, or what I would call it, driving a car. When you're in a car with four wheels and everything, you smooth out the bumps in the road, and this is exactly what the two wheels on this bike are doing. It's very well engineered suspension. as you'd expect from a BMW. But I was excited for this bike because obviously you got to give your license details and everything inside the paperwork. The guy's like, if you crash this bike, it's about $2,500 worth of money that you've got to pay for the excess, I think, to cover it, to fix it. And I was thinking to myself, I really should say to the dude, if I crash this bike, can you tell my wife that I had to buy it because you know, that was the deal, you know, and I'll just do like a slight little scratch and I'll have to buy the bike. That way she won't be angry at me for coming home with another bike. I reckon this is probably the best adventure touring style if you were going like the expensive stuff. It's probably the best one that you could get, in that your longevity on the bike is pretty much, you could just do everything on this bike. It's not lands, so you do need to have an understanding of how to ride a bike, but it is very nimble, got enough power and suggestive that you could easily take this off-road, well balanced. It's a good bike. The bike itself isn't super thrilling, but it's comfortable, great for commuting, great for off-road, great for just having fun on, great for the weekend. It ticks a lot of boxes in my opinion of what you want this type of bike to do. It's great, the wind protection's fantastic, it's not buffeting in my face, and I'm going 94 kilometers an hour and it's quite good. Probably for me, I could make it a little bit taller. It would be adjustable. Everything on this bike seems to be. Probably push a button, it goes up. But you know, it's good. 6-speed. I'm in 6th gear now, and it's just loving it. It's hitting that 3.5 RPM. Probably going to be really good at fuel, actually. No doubt, Euro 5 compliant. Oh, it's great. I love this bike. It's actually really good. Fun bike, I like it. I would ride it, probably couldn't afford to ride it though. That's the main drawback when it comes to this bike, is its cost. But if you could afford it, or you got some suitable finance, this probably would be a really good bike to ride, and I think I'd be happy with it, to be honest. I like the positive feel of the indicator. So it's very good of Elite Motorcycles to put on this show, and the BMW dealership that's connected to them. You know, thanks for putting on yet another excellent motorcycle extravaganza. We've all had a good fun day, I think, and I think with the weather and everything, it's a beautiful day to be out on the bike. It's a bit cloudy, but it's like 22 degrees, or 20, sorry, the dashboard's telling me. So it's certainly a good day to ride, and yep, it's great. Thanks for sticking around watching this video. I think both of the bikes that I've ridden today, being old mate's CTX700 and this BMW 850, 750, I don't know, whatever it is, they're both being pretty good. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks to Elite Motorcycles again, and I keep giving these guys praise because it's well worth it. As usual, keep safe out there on the roads. Stay on 2 wheels and not on your head, and I'll see you all next time. Later!